What's going on, everyone? MetalBlade427 here, and I present to you Kingdom Hearts 1.5 Final Mix Remix. In the last episode, we finished up all of the events that we needed to in the 100-acre wood. We were able to collect all 5 torn pages and put them back into the book, completing it once again. And we were able to bring together Pooh and all of his friends. Piglet, Tigger, Eeyore, Rabbit, Roo, Owl, not Kanga, for some reason. I don't know why she decided to not make an appearance in here. And then, of course, this all belonged to Christopher Robin, so obviously he wasn't going to be in it. Sora basically filled that role for the 100-acre wood. But in either case, we were able to seal it up and lock it up, and it was a very cute image of Sora holding Tigger and Pooh's hand as they walked off and played together. But we are done with that for right now. We have other things that we need to take care of, including a new tournament at the Coliseum, and that is exactly what we are going to be doing in this episode. Now, I know not many people like the Coliseums, but they are part of the game after all, and so we need to do what we could do, and there's some great items to be had here, so I can't wait to get this one done. Alright, let's head on to the new world.
Hold on, Donald. We don't know what's out there. Why don't we revisit other worlds first?
Exactly, Goofy. That is exactly what we're going to do.
I'm sure we'll find some new items.
Exactly, that's what I've been talking about. See, sometimes you need to do this in order to be able to be prepared for the next section. And the Olympus Coliseum and the new tournament that has it open up will actually give us a large amount of good things and good items and attacks and things like that that we can use in order to move on to the new world. Because that new world is no joke. It's a pretty difficult world in the long run. But that's okay. Here we are, in the Olympus Coliseum. Let us dock. Familiar music of the heroes playing, and once it's done loading, here we go. Here we are in the main gates, and as you can see up here on the wall, we have added our third scroll. Let me get a little bit better of an image over here. There we go. This is the Hercules Cup, if you couldn't tell by the title of this particular episode. There are 10 rounds in this, well 9 technically, because remember Sora, Donald, and Goofy count as a round. And just like the Phil and the Pegasus one, the Hercules Cup has a whole bunch of different challenges that we have to deal with. One going through it by ourselves, one going through it with everybody, 2 going through it by ourselves, and 3 going through it with a time limit. Now, there's a very interesting thing with the time limit, but I'm going to go over that a little bit later, once it actually has a little bit more relevance to what you're seeing on screen. Before then, why don't we head up to Phil, and let's talk to him. You know the rules, right? Of course we do. We've done this a bunch of times already. Hercules Cup, we are going to go in, and of course we are going to enter together, and we will beat it, no problem. I am level 41, I want to say, at this point, or 40, something like that. And I am able to take down the Hercules Cup, no problem, with Donald and Goofy. Just make sure you hold on to your magic. Fill up any items you have with ethers so you can replenish your magic supply if you need it. Keep up that arrow and cure spells if you start taking too much damage. But as you can see, things aren't so bad. I'm using my Fairy Harp right now because that does increase my MP by 1. You can never have too much MP. And there we go. First round done. Easy. Simple. Yeah, Donald. We got him. We got him. Alright, next one we have Minions of Horror. So we're seeing a lot of enemies that we've seen throughout various other worlds already, through the second ring of worlds. So you have the Air Pirate there from Neverland, you have the White Knights from Halloween Town. So a lot of these characters are starting to come up. And as Sora gets stronger, you're going to start being able to one-shot these guys. So if you're having a little trouble getting through this, level up Sora a little bit. Maybe grab an extra Keyblade or 2, depending on what you find, and then go through it again. And I'm sure it shouldn't be so hard. There is one thing I did want to talk about really quickly as we go through fighting, and that would be the color schemes of some of these guys. Back during the, I want to say, Phil Cup, we fought what I kept calling the, it wasn't the opposite armor, it was the guard armor. But if you notice, the color of the guard armor we fought in the Phil Cup was different than the color that we fought back in wow, I'm going on to the wrong game, Traverse Town. And that's because, I guess, the developers decided they didn't want to actually change the color for the Coliseum bout, and they just called it something else. I forget exactly what they called it in Jiminy's book. It's like battle armor or something like that. but it's the exact same stats as the guard armor that you fought as the boss of Traverse Town the first time, and it's just taking its original colors, which is purple, if I'm not mistaken. So you're going to find, I believe there are stealth sneaks, not in this particular tournament, but in the next one that you're going to fight, that have the original colors on them, and they're called something completely different than you would normally have. It's almost like they were trying to make a new enemy, but they really just wanted to keep the old color and pretend like, you know, oh, they're two different guys, even though they're exactly the same, but they look different, so whatever. Moving right along, continuing our journey towards the top. Now, I think we're going to be coming up to a new enemy, something that we have yet to see. Yes, we have. This is a rare Truffle. We have yet to see these guys yet. These are non-attacking Heartless that are rarely found. They like to jump, so helping them stay in the air may bring good things. They have about 200 HP on them, they only give you a lot of tech points, and basically what you have to do is you gotta juggle them in the air, swinging your Keyblade, keeping them up there, or using the arrow spell or anything like that, and depending on how long you keep them in the air will determine what items they drop. Now here being in the Coliseum, they're not going to drop anything, but if you find them in like Neverland, you can find them in the good places and get them kind of caught between Sora and the wall. You can bounce them off a bunch of times and get things like Mystery Goo or the ranks, which can be sold. Now then, here we are kind of halfway through the tournament, and we are going up against a much stronger Cloud right now. He has 450 HP at this point, will give us 500 experience when we beat him, and he'll actually drop something in this first battle. He won't do it the following times you fight him, but in this battle he will drop an item, and I'm not putting anything on the screen because we've already talked about Cloud previously. You just gotta listen to me talk about it. Cloud has also gained a brand new ability in here. I'm pretty sure we haven't fought him before. No, we haven't. No, this is the first time we fought Cloud since the very first. And here it is! This is considered the Omni Slash, where he will be flying around, swinging his sword around at you like crazy. Just keep rolling and keep dodging. It will do a lot of damage to Sora if it makes contact, and he is invincible as he is flying. So, avoid, avoid, avoid. This is definitely not something good for time trial mode, because if he goes into Omni Slash mode, you're kind of, you know, you have to wait until he's done, and your time is just going to be eaten away. But we beat him, and Cloud so gratefully drops for us the Metal Chocobo Keyblade. Isn't that pretty cool? And I'll talk about that after we are done with this round. Or this tournament set, whatever. We're on Seed 3, only 3 more to go? Yeah, 3 more to go, because we have to go through number 1 in order to be number 1. Alright guys, get out of my way, let's go. Come on Donald, come on Goofy. Let's pull it together here. These guys have spread out a little bit too much. We have to practice. Alright, cool, Sora leveled up. Pretty sure there was other level ups that happened as well, and I just missed them while I was talking about other things. Come on, get him! Get him! Good. Oh man. I like that Goofy has his MP gift. He actually has been using it very well and giving Donald quite a lot of MP, so 2 thumbs up for Goofy being able to use his ability more efficiently. You would think it would make sense for him to use the MP gift on himself, so when he has 1 MP, he just automatically gives himself 3, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't work that way. This seed is probably the most annoying one because of the pirate ships. Kind of like the ghosts and virtually anything that flies, the pirate ship can go up and out of your reach very quickly, and if you don't defeat them fast enough, they will just be eating. There you go. See how it's so high up? Now you gotta start using your magic in order to destroy it. If you don't defeat it fast enough, then it's gonna start eating away at your time in the time trial mode. However, there is a little trick to time trial mode, specifically when you get down to this area. But I'm going to leave you wondering about that, and I'm going to show it to you as well. However, we have finished up that last one,
That's the power of the Keyblade.
And we move on to the top seed in the Hercules Cup. Show me what you've got. Of course it's going to be Hercules that we fight. Why wouldn't it be? Hercules, wait. Let's go one-on-one. What do you mean one-on-one, Sora? Why can't we bring Donald and Goofy in? Oh, brother. What a show-off.
What are we going to do?
Let him go alone, I guess.
Good luck, Sora.
I'm not gonna go easy on you. So, from here on out, at least for this fight, with the fight with Hercules, Regardless if you're doing it now with everybody, Sora alone, or the time trial, Sora will always be by himself when he fights Hercules. I talked about Hercules before, read his journal entry, but for right now, Hercules has 450 HP, and he will give you 700 experience when you beat him. As far as drops and everything go, it's really nothing particular because you're just going to get whatever the prize for the tournament is after you're done beating him. The trick to Hercules is that when you fight him, he has that yellow aura around him. I think it's called Aura of the Gods. And you got to hit him with these barrels in order for him to drop out of it. This is the only time he can be hit. And as you see, as you go through the fight, he will periodically put the aura back up. Do not lock onto him when he has the aura up, because you will not be able to pick up a barrel if you are locked onto Hercules. I know, it's stupid. You should be able to pick up a barrel regardless, but according to the game, you can't pick it up if you have him locked on. Other attacks that he has is this sword swinging technique where he'll go around like a top trying to hit you with a sword, but he comes out of it a bit dizzy and you'll be able to hit him and get a few licks in before he does anything else. Gotta watch out for that attack as well. He's gonna start charging at you head first, and if he rams you, it does a lot of damage, but you can counter it and stun him as well. Simple, easy, done. Hercules, you went down. You were nothing to me. You mean nothing to me, Herc. Go back to basic training.
We're the champs!
Yeah, boys, we did it! All right, good job, guys. Way to play as a team. Except for the final battle, I wanted to do that on my own. But that's okay, we did it together. For the most part. And Goofy obtained Herc's shield. That's right, new weapon for Goofy.
Wow! And I didn't even hold back!
Now I finally know what you mean about strength of heart. Mine comes from Donald and Goofy.
Aw.
Come again?
If we stick together, we're unbeatable. Not even Hercules stands a chance. With these guys beside me, I'm ready for anything.
But that's not exactly what...
Of course. Your friends give you strength. Isn't that right, Phil? The three of you together make great heroes. And as a team, I'm sure you can overcome anything.
All right. Sora obtained the Olympia keychain. That's 2 keychains for Sora. And we also learned the Yellow Trinity. Oh man, we're just getting all kinds of good stuff. I told you this was worth it to come here and do the Hercules Cup. And here it is sitting on our mantle on the side. So we have the Hercules Cup Championship Trophy. Hoorah! Over here we have the Pegasus Cup Championship Plaque. And over here we have the Phil Cup Championship. It looks like not really much of a trophy, but it's alright. And there's even a space for a 4th one a little bit later. But we'll worry about that again later. Going into our inventory right now, let us go to equipment. I think we will start with Goofy, because we go from the Gigas Fist down to Herc's Shield. A shield with enormous power sealed within, made for attacking. His power goes up quite a bit with this, and may just seem 2 points, but it is quite powerful. I like the way it looks. It looks like the shield from, well, it has a symbol of it, symbol of Olympus from the Hercules movie, and it's just really cool. So Goofy obviously is going to be putting this on. Boom, there you go. Moving up to Sora, we have 2 geek plates to talk about right now. First off, the Metal Chocobo possesses incredible power and reach, but reduces max MP by 1. Rarely deals critical blows. Get used to seeing it now, because I'm never going to use this. It's a cool looking keyblade. It's a little bit stronger, but it drops my MP so much. You don't get much critical out of it. The only thing I really like is that there is a Chocobo for the keychain, which looks awesome. But I'm not going to really use this at all. I may throw it into my end card for this time, but for right now, we don't have to worry about the Metal Chocobo. We have it, we got it, good. What we really came for is the Keyblade right below it, and that would be the Olympia, a powerful weapon that is difficult to deflect, capable of inflicting mighty critical blows. It's about the same size as the Fairy Harp. Again, the keychain has the symbol of Olympus on it, like a medallion of sorts. Our strength goes up by 2. Good, I love it. And even though our MP goes back down to its normal 5, because remember the Fairy Heart gave us one, our strength going up is great. And this thing is very hard for an enemy to knock back, and because it's capable of inflicting mighty critical blows, our criticals will do more damage. So this is obviously going on right now, and this is a weapon that I'm going to be using for quite a while within the storyline. Next we're going to do is we're going to use our first yellow Trinity on this rock right here. And it is a very special one. So here we go, guys. Trinity, push. From behind that giant stone slab sat the keyhole to the Olympus Coliseum this whole time. We just had to earn it in order to be able to access it. So we're going to do what we do best, raising that Keyblade high and mighty and to the skyward with our sword. Sorry, that was a bad reference right there. Let us do what we do best and lock her up. Click. Now this world is free of Heartless influence, even though we're going to be fighting them in the tournaments all the time. Okay, so that's pretty much that. There's a lot of good stuff right there. I mean, you could easily just leave the Coliseum right now and go on with everything with all this items and whatnot, but I'm not going to do that. No. I am going to use my new item slot that I got through leveling up. I'm going to maneuver my stuff around, and I'm going to take out this. I'm going to take out this, and I think I'm going to take out an elixir. Why not? I will take it. And I am going to go back through the tournaments, and I'm going to accomplish all of the other types that we have. So, of course, we're going to go over here and we're going to talk to Phil. Know the rules, yada, 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 down to the Hercules Cup. And we can enter alone, just Sora. This matters for 8 of the battles, because the 9th one is against Hercules, and Sora is by himself, of course. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to, as I've done through the all the ones, cut out until something important happens, something interesting happens, or until I fight either Hercules at the end, but I'll probably show Cloud as well. So, Sora fights alone. Away. Get him! 1 hit! There we go. That's all we need to do. Good thing about the rare truffles is a little bit later on when you're doing the time trial, you'll be able to just run in, hit him quickly, and then he'll disappear, and that'll save some time off of the countdown. So it's a little nice that way because they have a lot of hard enemies to fight here. And here we are going up against Cloud as Sora only. I mean, the way that I like taking on Cloud by myself is just kind of going at him, going straight forward, and using the Olympia, you're able to counter him a lot more than normal. Again, I guess it's because of the special qualities of this particular Keyblade. As you swing and him swinging, you will knock him off his balance and all that stuff. Even when he does his straight attack, what is that? The Sonic Rave technique? This one. You can use the Keyblade in order to reflect that attack back, get some tech points, and even stun him for a little bit. I need to roll away. I should have put up my arrow. But that's okay. I have my Cure Spell. Oh man. Oh boy. That would have killed me right there. That would have reduced my health to 0 if it wasn't for Second Chance. Alright, keep getting him. Go, go, go. Thank God for all of those additional abilities. And even Leaf Bracer. Because as long as I'm casting Cure, he can't hurt me. There we go. There's the tech reflect right there with my own attack.
This should help.
Restock and recharge. Moving on.
This should help.
Again, getting myself all prepped up and ready to go because that was the last fight before our battle with Hercules. No cutscene in between this time. We're just thrown right into the main battle with him. And this is going to play exactly as it did the first time that we fought him not too long ago in this exact video. Run up, pick up a barrel, throw it at his face, and beat him down with his own weapon. It should be a little bit easier this time around because the Olympia is, of course, stronger, and if it deals the amount of critical blows as it's claiming, we should be able to take him down a little bit faster. So let's, come on, Sora, let's go, 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 go. Eat it. Ha. Whoa, ow. If I had been swinging the Olympia at the time when he swung his fist, I probably could have countered it or avoided any type of damage or anything along that ways. That's what I love about the Olympia. Oh, it's so good. Especially at this level in the game. There's going to be better ones that we get, of course, but for right now, this is probably the absolute best Keyblade you can have before heading off to Hollow Bastion. Oh, he's doing the spinny thing. Alright, there we go. He can't hurt me while I heal. There we go, Arc Arnum! Or Ars Arnums, whatever. I wish I could have finished it, but that's okay. Yeah, I switched around a few of Sora's abilities, but I'm probably going to do it again because we got Critical Plus from that particular fight. No, I do not want to start over, not at all. We got Critical Plus, which increases our chance to actually do critical strikes, and with the Olympia, that just means that we have more chances of doing more damage. So going down, and we'll be able to get more of these critical strikes as the game goes on as well. I also got Jackpot apparently at some point. I am going to actually take off the Ars Arkham and use this AP in order to spread it around a few other things. So I'm going to give it Critical Plus, of course, in order to deal more critical damage and more critical blows. And I think I'm just going to take these two and put it on Jackpot, even though it doesn't really mean anything for the Coliseum. Okay. Finished that off. What did I use? I used a few others. So let me restock these, because you never know. I like to make sure I'm fully charged on as much MP as I can, because I lost one by switching out that Fairy Harp. And we are going to do the Time Trial mode. Time Trial mode at this point in the game. Again, I'm in my 40s right now. I forgot what it was. I should have looked at it when we went into the menu. I'm pretty sure it was 41 or 42. At this level, even with my strength and everything, is very, very difficult because of some of the enemies flying away from you or getting away from you too fast. You're not dealing enough damage to the guys fast enough because it's all about speed, and you only have 3 minutes in order to take down all 9 Seeds. That includes Cloud, and that includes Hercules. And if you've been watching my fight with both of them, you can see that those don't exactly go really quick. So we're going to do our best right here, and I'm going to try to make it as far as I can. It's rare Truffle time once again. Let's see how many seconds it takes me to actually get through this round. Get him! No, Sora, hit him! There we go. No, not too many. Roll away, roll away, roll away. Go away! Okay, it took me about 5 seconds, so that's not so bad, though I only have 2 minutes to go in order to defeat everything. And I'm kind of glad that I took off the Ars Arkham ability, because now I'm able to hit triangle freely as I run around in order for Donald and Goofy to target their attacks on who I want them to. And I think by also hitting the triangle button, it increases their frequency of attack as well. I think with the computer, they almost have almost like a time attack bar built in that you can't see. So after the bar fills up, Donald and Goofy do something, whether it be attack or use an ability or things along that ways. And possibly hitting the triangle causes them to act more frequently. At least that's just what I've been seeing, depending on the circumstances and the situation. I could be completely wrong, but it makes me feel better about myself to do it. Go away! Oh my god, we're burning so much time with him doing this. Damn you, Chloe. Ow! Okay, double heal, I'll take it. Roll, roll, roll. Thank you, Goofy, for giving him magic. I am so happy that you have learned all those abilities because it just makes things so much easier. Oh man. Oh, Cloud, you jerk. Come on. Ow. Get him, guys. Okay, good. Oh, Sora leveled up. Nice. Strength went up. That'll help a little bit. Oh man, I have a minute. I have 1 minute to finish this. Oh man.
This should help.
That was some fast button pushing I did right there in order to be able to heal and get myself together, but it doesn't really matter because I have 33 seconds in order to beat Hercules. Think I can do it? Let's find out. Give me a barrel, give me a barrel. Here we go. Oh, target and hit him. Go, go. Smack, smack, smack. Ow. Do it, Sora. Let's go. Ooh, we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. Oh, and he got into his God mode again. Quickly, back to the barrels. Oh, he's doing the spinny thing. Hey. Hey. Stupid spinny thing can destroy barrels. Roll, roll, roll. Okay, he came out of it. Grab a barrel, grab a barrel. Hey, he's doing the spinny thing again. Damn it, Hercules. Come on. Wasting time. Lift, lift. Throw. Oh, man, I got 2, 1, and done. Oh, man.
I blew it.
At least I got him to the green bar. But there is still hope. There are 2 different ways that I can go about beating this particular method, or this time trial of the Hercules Cup right now. The first method would be to actually move on with the storyline, level up Sora, and once I have a lot more strength and a lot more power and whatnot, to come on back, go through it with the time trial, and be able to beat it, under normal circumstances. Or you do the probably easier one, and that would be to exploit various glitches in the game. So I'm going to meet you near the fight of Hercules. Your main goal is to make sure you get to Hercules with at least some time left on the clock. That's all you have to do. So let me meet you at the Hercules fight with whatever time I have left. Alright, I got 21 seconds left on the clock. As we all know, that's not going to be enough to beat Hercules. But here's the trick. Any time left on it at all. We begin the fight with Hercules, and we pause it. And you hit restart. Instead of restarting the entire Hercules Cup, the game restarts only your match with Hercules, and if you notice the time, it doesn't move. So now you can take your time and leisurely go about your business and beat Hercules no problem. Call me a cheater? I don't see it that way. I say this is nothing more than using a game's glitch, and that would be a guideline in the Coding Hypertext. Nothing says that the clock has to continuously be running through the entire time trial, now does it? All it says is I have to finish time trial before the clock hits 0. Maybe the clock is completely amazed by my playing skills. Maybe Sora is just that awesome. Maybe I use stop on it. We don't know, but this is what happens when you get to this point in the game. This only happens at the Hercules Cup, by the way. It doesn't happen for any of the other cups. It doesn't happen for the Phil Cup, the Pegasus Cup, or even the 4th Cup that's coming up much later. So this is about the only time you can use this clock stop glitch, per se. And it's probably well worth it. Would I be able to do this much later in the game? Yeah, of course I would, because I'd be so much higher in level. In fact, I'm planning on doing a level 100 run by the end of this anyway. What I get? Plus you get the Gravity Break ability, which is a brand new attack for Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. So, to me, this was worth it. This was worth taking the time to show you the glitch and show you exactly what happens with it, because I actually ended up earning Gravity Break right there. And to tell you what that is would be to go to the abilities, drop on down, and here you go. Has a 30% chance of unleashing a gravity-based finishing combo attack that deals damage equal to a percentage of the target's HP. So basically you infuse the tip of the Keyblade with gravity and you spike it down on whoever's in front of you, and boom, they lose a percentage of their health. Doesn't work on bosses, or at least most bosses, because most are immune to the gravity effect, but it really helps a lot on certain enemies, including big ones that have a lot of health to them and everything. So it's well worth to have it. Plus, it's another finisher to add to Sora's list. So I have the big one that surrounds me in that energy bubble that paralyzes, as well as now Gravity Break, and you'll be getting more and more as you go along. So that's how you beat the Hercules Cup with time trial limit. If you're a little bit, I don't want to say underleveled, because I made it pretty far with still having time on that clock, but that's okay. That's what it is. I did it. It's good. It's out of the way as well. Check off the list. In the next episode, we will be taking the gummy ship to the brand new world of Hollow Bastion, which is not based off of any Disney movie, by the way, and we will be continuing our quest to rescue Kairi. That's where Riku took her, so he better not have hurt her or anything. I don't think he would, but at the same time, he's really doing some weird crap right now, and we need to set him straight. He may be our best friend, but at the same time, he is on the wrong side. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to rate and comment down below, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you can get equipped with me, MetalBlade427. Until next time, when we move on with the story of Kingdom Hearts, you all have a good one, and I will catch you all later.